Summer.
First off, I want to say my heart goes out to my friend James Adam and his family.
With his lawyers by his side, Rayshawn Bennett, who raps under the name Yfn Lucci, apologized to his friends and family after pleading guilty to one count of violating the Street Gang and Terrorism Prevention Act for his role in what Fulton County prosecutors call a gang-related drive-by shooting that claimed his friend's life in 2020. Now, as part of a negotiated plea with prosecutors, the judge sentenced Bennett to 20 years with 10 to serve in custody and the rest on probation. In court Tuesday, prosecutors accused the rapper of being a member of Yfn, a criminal street gang associated with the Bloods. Prosecutors say Bennett was behind the wheel of his Mercedes Maybach, while two of his passengers exchanged gunfire with a group of rival gang members.
The decedent, James Adams, sustained a gunshot wound to his torso that caused his death.
Then came a sweeping RICO gang indictment against numerous defendants, including Bennett, who was facing a felony murder charge before the negotiated plea.
He just wants to get these 3 months out of the way, get to his family, his 4 children, and importantly, for his many and millions of fans out there, back to performing.
Attorney Drew Fendling also addressed rumors that his client is planning to testify in the YSL gang case against Young Thug.
So if his name's on a witness list, it's garbage. You could throw it in the trash can because he's not testifying in any case.
Good morning. Welcome back to Who Want a Life Sentence. I appreciate y'all for coming and tapping in with me, spending a little time. As y'all know, we always gonna try to learn something. We're gonna try to we keep it entertaining, and try to educate. Please like and subscribe. Hit the like button, share, all that, right? Of course, y'all know I'm gonna put the cash up, major liquidations. If if you feel the need, go ahead and do that. If not, just enjoy the show with your ugly ass. All right, so today we got my boy Yfn Lucci. Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm really hesitant about this one because I'm gonna be honest. Lucci from Atlanta. That's where we at, and he one of our favorites. Shouted he really is Atlanta royalty. And, he like little bruh for real. He like everybody little bruh. It's hard to hate on him because, he the type of dude where, you see him doing this thing and you don't hate, you just kind of be proud of him like, dang, little bruh, player, you know what I'm saying? So, the fact that he done got into this kind of situation, it is what it is. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I hate to drag my boy into this old court situation, but we gotta do what we gotta do. He has been sentenced. What we gonna start doing is from now on, I decided, we should start doing this. Instead of just hating all the time, we'll also start congratulating, you know what I mean? Just instead of putting folks up who in trouble, all the time, we also want to, congratulate the other side. You got how long? Goddamn. Like I was saying, you got some guys that, made it and have never been in trouble. And we like to recognize that also, man. We just like to say, fellas, we really appreciate it, being stand-up guys, being examples, you know what I mean? And we just want to let you know that we see you. So the first guy on our list, I think it's fitting. Today it gonna be none other than Snowman. You know what I mean? We got that boy Jeezy. Of course, we know in the beginning of the career, like everybody else, bro came out with the knucklehead shit, ended up in a little trouble. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. Everybody knows the history. But, you know, since then, you know, we've heard no wrong. We've heard no wrong. Brother done been married, done had kids, you know, put the kids through this and that, do the real estate, stay out of the way. You know, stay out of stay out of those folks' judicial system, most importantly. You see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got to know your business. So we appreciate you, Young. You the first one on the list for the stand-up guys, man. I appreciate it. But you know, it's a whole lot of good news in there. It's a whole lot of good news in there. As in, it's a win for the street niggas. You know, one thing I tell y'all is I gotta go back over and find them qualifications. Damn. I gotta go back over and find them qualifications. But one thing I tell y'all that is, in order to be a certified street nigga, you have to be willing to have everything taken from you by the street and still willing to go back. So we don't know yet. So that's still yet to be determined. Okay, so just from what we know, from what we've seen, you know, he done lost two homeboys to the street already. You know, we got Nut, and then, you know, when they went to go slide, one of his partners got, you know what I mean, that happened to him. So he done lost partners to the street. Of course, you already see what the judicial system trying to do to him. And he done slipped out, which is good. That's excellent. But as you can see, you know what I mean? Even if not with you, if you just look at, you know, your counterpart, Thugger, they got him in there boxing for his life every day. You see what's going on. So you know what they'll do to you. You know what I mean? You actually was part of that, but we ain't gonna go there. So you know what they'll do to you. They're gonna try to take your freedom. They done took your homeboys from you. You know what I mean? That's gonna be your future, right? You know, then, you know, of course, once they take your freedom, that comes with everything. The money, the cars, the girls, right? Y'all know Lil Bruh had Color Monet. You know what I mean? That's Weezy's daughter. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't really care what y'all say. I forgot to bring them in, man. We bring in Yfn Lucci, man. Quarter 9 session. Now, as I was saying, that's Weezy's daughter. You know what I mean? She's something bad now. Yeah, you know, that's Toya daughter. Y'all can say what y'all want or from Louisiana or whatever, but that's an Atlanta girl. That girl from Atlanta. That girl belonged to Atlanta. You know what I mean? And now, as far as I know, I don't know where she at now. But when Lil Bruh had her, you know, she really was an Atlanta girl. You know what I mean? As we can see, you know, now this one of them situations that really should kind of strike you. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that a little bit later about, you know, baby girl, because, you know, we'll say, of course, you know, you can in Atlanta you can definitely get something better than that, but you know, this is Weezy's daughter, so that was like a 1 in a million. You know, we ain't gonna act like it wasn't no loss there. You know what I mean? And not just for, you know, she bad. She is, you know what I mean? Yeah, she there. You know, her mama bad. So, but you know, you can't really blame her for the decision that she made. You know, she young, she beautiful. You know, she got people in her ear telling her, you know what I mean? This little boy on a one-way street down to hell, you know what I mean? And the chambers of hell, and you better go and cut ties right now. You know what I mean? You got a whole life to live. Can't nobody blame you for that. But when it come back around, you know what I mean? You know what you got to do, little bro. You know what you got to do. You got to have something better than her. You know what I mean? Because now you're going to, you know, depends on how you decide to take this situation. You know, you I don't know if you'll have the chance to get her back, but you can definitely make her regret moving on. And, you know, and that's worth a lot. That's worth a lot. Don't overlook that. So I'm gonna say it like this, man. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna start like this. Y'all keep in mind, I am biased. You know what I mean? I love little brother to death. I think we actually can. His father and his father got the same last name. You know, I think we connected like that. But even before I found out Buzzo, even though I found out Buzzo was fam, you know, I was rocking with him the same way y'all were. When Lucci dropped that first album, man, it went crazy for the whole city. Lil Shawty was told the city for real. And he kept elevating. And I'm gonna be honest, man. When I decided to be rich, I used to listen to Lucci every morning. That song, On the Way Up, man, listen, it motivates you like that. You know, he could talk about that money and put that swag on it. You know what I mean? Normally, I can't listen to rappers just talk about money all the time, you know, and diamonds and shit that I can't afford. But, you know, the way Lucci did it, it was, you know what I mean? You know, we could relate. So yeah, man, I want to say, So I am biased. Look, listen to Lil Bruh every morning. Started off with 2 or 3 of his songs. He definitely became a favorite. Then, you know what I mean? Like I said, he went and got Weezy daughter. I'm telling you, man, it's hard to hate on Shawty. He just one of them niggas you look at and be like, you know, even though, you know, it'd be like, okay, so it's Weezy daughter. So you want to be jealous, you know, and, you know, I'm going to keep it real. You know, y'all nigga be lying and shit. So it's Weezy daughter. So you want to be like, damn, bro, I could have had her. Or, you know, when you see niggas with her, you know, not no more as you get older, but when you used to be younger, you'd be like, damn, you know what I mean? She, you know what I mean? Or at least you'd be like, it would be nice if I could get a try. But, you know, when it come to little bro, you see him, you ain't even mad at him. You like, damn. Well, at least if I can't have her, little bruh got her. You know what I mean? And you be happy to see him with the little PYT, the little pretty young thing. You know what I mean? So, you know, I am going to be biased. Y'all just going to have to bear with me. Again, it's a win for a street nigga. Now, let me say this. A black criminal, a black millionaire criminal, is about as useful as a white bum, you know, here in America. You know what I mean? If you white and homeless, if you a white bum, you pretty much done wasted a whole gift. You done wasted, you know, you wasted everybody's time. You wasted life. You know what I mean? I refuse to give a white bum any of my change. Why I'm gonna give a white bum my change when they can walk right in the nearest bank and get a 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 loan? Why would I do that? So if you a white person out here ain't figured it out in America, you know, you pretty much in the way. You useless. You know, and that's about as equal on the scale. That's about as equal to a black millionaire who's still out here committing crimes. Man, you got to be the dumb, bro. You in the way. You in the way. You could have been got out the way. You know what I mean? Now, you know, we got to judge it, but everybody want to say only God can judge me. That's not true. Judge done judge your ass, and that's a man. So we can judge you. You know what I mean? Supposed to be done got on out the way, bro. You about, you know, with everything that you can do in life, you know what I mean? To be out here sliding. Now, hopefully this is a lesson learned. You know, you still got to walk a little path. You know, I think you'll be okay. I don't see nothing, you know what I mean? You a celebrity, you rich. I think your path will be pretty easy if you got to go down the penal system. But when you get home, that's when it's going to count, bro. Okay? That's when it's going to count. You know what I mean? You'll survive the prison life. Everybody know you bit blood. You know what I mean? You didn't snitch. You know what I mean? You handle your business. You'll slide. You'll survive the prison. But when you get home, which way are you going to go? You know, if you decide to, you know, cause you'll blow up either way. You know, you done avenge, you know, we all, you know, I mean, you handle that for nut. You know what I mean? You know, we know you ain't no hoe. So when I was down at, you know, one of these prisons, I ain't gonna say which one. You know, we were down there gang banging, you know what I mean? You know, I went down there gangster. So word came down from the IC that somebody, you know what I mean, needed to be taken care of, right? Well, it was a nigga named Donnie. He was a country nigga. He was cool. I liked him, but he had got way out of control. Like black ass skinny nigga from the country, and he swore he was golden gloves, so he thought he could fight. And a couple niggas was scared of him. I ain't gonna lie, but he was just small, right? And talk too motherfucking much. Real aggressive. But he was down there like bullying people and fucking on punks and doing all kind of shit, right? So the IC sent word to be smashed, you know what I mean? You know, I was secure. You know what I mean? I wasn't chief of security. I was at the time I was one of the security. So I'm one of the ones that had been picked to do the smashing. It was me, my homeboy Black. Now Black was a nice kid. He was from the country, but you could tell he wasn't no street dude. Probably had a good family, raised by mom and dad. You know, well taken care of, nice haircut, but he had heart. You know what I mean? And he wanted to be a gangster. And so they had made him a gangster inside the prison. So me, Black, and somebody else, I can't remember who it was. Man, we get on the yard and they had already sent the order down for him to be, you know what I mean, taken care of. We see him around there talking to one of the little white boys. We walk him laps like we normally do. Man, we get around there, we dust his ass out, jump on him off the muscle. I'm talking about mangle him. I jump on him, beat him down. I'm talking about Black whooping on his ass. I'm talking about everybody. So we beat on him for maybe about a minute and a half. He get all the ground, mad as hell, looking. He got dirt and dust here. Well, you know, his white, everything messed up. He looking at us. He looking at all three of us. Then he look at me in the middle. He like, you? I'm like, yeah, nigga, what? What? You want to go again? He like, no, because I don't know if, you know, at some point that he thought that maybe I was afraid of him. You know what I mean? He used to run around with that boxing shit, and I tell him, go ahead on. You know what I mean? I don't want to play with you. I don't want to play grab ass with your little ugly ass. Just in case some shit like this might have to happen, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, nigga, let go. He was like, no, it's all good. I'll get y'all later. I'm like, get who later? He was like, it's all good. I'm like, yeah, fuck, nigga. So we left the nigga alone, kept on walking. We done successfully whooped that ass on the yard. He never even tried to get no get back. You know, every time I see him, I was on guard. But the point of the story is, guess what? We were gangster, he was gangster. And the word come down from the pipeline that he had to be dealt with. So guess what? He got dealt with. You know what I mean? Now, it could have came down from the pipeline that he could have been, you know, dealt with a little bit more seriously. But it wasn't. He just needed an awakening, a eye opener. You know what I mean? So we opened his eye by kicking that ass. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that was down in front of the country, man. Vince, bro, you got that on your name. We know what's going on. We know you'll handle business. So if you decide to, you know, get out, excuse me, get out the game and, you know, do something useful with your life, you know, it might slow down just a tad bit, but you'll still have your fame. You'll still have your influence. You can take that any way you want, especially here in Atlanta. You know, you'll be like a rich homie Quan. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't just jumping out the ceiling no more, but anybody would still be definitely excited to come and stick with you, you know, get by you, you know what I mean? You know, to meet up with you and still be bumping. You feel me? Bro, you ain't even gotta be gangster. You could just rap. Oh, shit. How about that? You could just rap. You ain't even gotta be gangster. Or, you know, so you'll be like a rich homie Corner, somebody like that, you know what I mean? Good, nice, and mellow. Or you can take it the other way, you know what I mean? You know, stand on business. Stand on business. You feel me? You'll be like a little Dirk or something, or, you know, like a Yo Gotti or something like that, to where, you know, you ain't really, you know, in nobody in the midst, but, you know, it's so much stuff circled around you that your name gonna be relevant, but not in a good way. But you'll be there. But you'll be there though. So you know what I mean? You got just a little while to think about that. You know what I mean? I think you done grown up a little bit. I think you done came past 30, probably 30, 31, 32. I think you got a couple daughters. You know what I mean? If you, you know, using your head, using your sense, you know, you know that you'll pretty much know that, you know, Atlanta, where we at, it's a forgiving city. You know what I mean? You come out here and you can be about your money and your career and not have to, you know, and you got to worry about nobody trying to take you out for leaving the game or, you know, for dropping your flag. Ain't nobody gonna try to, you know what I mean? You know, you tell a nigga, hey, bro, I ain't with it no more. I'm just living. I'm just gonna try to, you know what I mean? Just handle the business and go home to the, boy, folk gonna shake your hand and respect it. Boy, I respect that, boy. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna look at you like, oh, pussy ass nigga. Oh, you called about it, now you scared? Nah, ain't nobody gonna do that to you. Get your money, little bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, if you do decide to go the other way, you still got CEOs and, you know, big labels out there that'll take you. You know what I mean? You'd be perfect for, we're gonna say, like, Cash Money. You be perfect for Cash Money. You know, at one time, Wayne told it Cash Money on his back. You got Baby. We all know he a millionaire. Baby don't fuck with no rats. You know what I mean? It's proven you didn't tell. So, you know, he gonna like you. You were fucking with Weezy's daughter. It's actually perfect. Shit really kind of tailor-made, bro. You can go to Cash Money now. That's if you gonna, cause you know he bit blood now. So that's if you gonna still be stepping and continue to step. But if not, you know what I'm saying? You might wanna, you know, go back and holler at Fly or something. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna be handling that business, you know what I mean? You know, like honeycomb braids and all, you know, holler at Bird. Birdman put you on, give you a couple meals real quick. You know what I mean? You know, lost about 3 years. Bird get you right now. So all in all, man, I want to say, again, like I say, bro, this a win for the street niggas. You know, bro, you got up out of that. You know, you don't put a little small brick on your back for no reason. That just when it comes to the laws in Georgia, you know, you don't made yourself convicted felon, yada, yada, and all this. So now it's just going to be a little tough. But for the most part, bro, you got them, you done handle business, you stayed solid, you ain't snitch. You know what I mean? You slid, you going to make it home. boy, you're a solid street nigga. Certified. Can't nobody take that from you. You know what I mean? I would say, you know, I say leave Thugger alone. I say leave him alone, man. That wouldn't make you a hoe. That wouldn't make you a hoe at all. You know what I mean? No. You know, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I know. Damn, I don't know. Do it make me like if a nigga shot my mama, and I decide to leave it alone? Does that make me a hoe? You know, sometimes you got to know what you dealing with, man. Sometimes them you know, sometimes them problems be big. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't saying nigga no. You know, niggas die, niggas bleed just like us. I understand that. But you know, when your parents are getting hurt, you know what I mean? I say leave that boy alone. You know, like when you be coming up and you be, you know what I mean, you might take a liking to the little mischievous kid because he always got something going on. But your older folk be telling you, your mama be telling you, your daddy be telling you, but leave that boy alone. He gonna get your ass in trouble. He gonna be in trouble. And you gonna go with him. Leave that boy alone. Then that thing you know, you see him in trouble. That's what I'm telling you. Leave Thugger already in trouble. But had you left him alone, you'd have been watching like us, like, okay, you know what I mean? This nigga him was going, you know what I mean? You know, he making his bed anyway. Shout out to Thugger. You know what I mean? I can't say, you know, I don't know either way. You know what I mean? You know, I can't holler free Thugger. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? Fight, brother. Fight. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna take up too much time on this, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. They gave my boy 20 do 10. That's still 10-year probation. So that's still 10 years of the state of Georgia right on your back, right in your business. You know, you can't get caught with this. You can't do that. You gotta answer here. You gotta do that. They really putting a leash around your neck. And I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a sweet deal, but you asked for it. You asked for it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like just having total freedom. Them folk telling you, man, hey, when I call, you got the answer. They gonna stick that goddamn thing around your leg. You can't not answer. And they gonna pull up to get you. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the cash app. I see y'all on the next one, man. You know, we still gotta do honeycomb braising. I was trying to wait and see what they were gonna do for them. But you know, but we ain't seen yet, so we'll know shortly.